Croc recently did get a remake, but I ain't got money for that. I ain't got money for that, so we're playing the original. We're playing Croc 1. I was also considering Guardian's Crusade or maybe Hell Knight. But Hell Knight again, it's a Halloween game. It's an October game, so yeah. I don't want to play any more horror games until we get to October. Just so we can have a all-star, you know, cast, like not cast, but like a lineup for the month. But yeah, Eternal Darkness, I'm really looking forward to playing that as well. Okay, let me just skip the intro. The also on PSX platformer, yes. Is the audio okay, by the way? It's the audio levels were adjusted for Fatal Frame specifically, but I think this is fine. I can turn it up if needs be. Bit low? Okay. Ah, crap, I didn't manage to press start in time. Also, I should probably change the stream title. Okay. Yeah, I should probably change the stream title because people will be popping in for Fatal Frame. But we finished Fatal Frame already, so... Okay. Okay, put it like here. Okay. So, I actually started a playthrough of this, like, months and months ago, but, you know, I might as well start a new game because it's been so long. So yeah, let's just get going with, like, a fresh file. Okay, so yeah, let me change that title. Wait 1 second. Hey, Vortica! Hey, welcome, welcome! How you doing? You just missed me finishing Fatal Frame 1. But yeah, we're in for something more light-hearted now. I just figured I need a, you know, de-stressor of some sort. Okay, let me just change it over to Croc. Croc PS1. Post Fatal Frame. De-stressor. Smiley face. Smiley face. Okay, cool, cool. Looking forward to what you're saying here? Looking forward to getting the Croc remaster once it goes goes on a good sale. Yeah, same. It's a bit too much right now, you know. Still just a tiny bit quiet. Can't really hear the music. Really now? Okay. I mean, I don't mind. I can just put it like here maybe. But the thing is that the sound effects will be very loud, I think. Let's get into a level. Let's get into a level just to see. It's good. I'm glad I could catch a stream. Sad I missed the end of Fatal Frame though. Croc looks very cool though. Hell yeah. I love the emote. Okay. Okay, wait. This is peaking for me, so I don't know, is like this fine? Okay, is this okay? This is fine? Okay, cool, cool. Okay, so Croc. My history with Croc. I played this game a lot when I was a kid. Specifically on PC. This is the PS1 version. But yeah, I pretty much know this game like the back of my hand. For example, there's a secret here if you bounce here 3 times. And it teleports you for some extra lives. Never knew this secret. Wow. Well, you learn something new every day. Yeah, I always tell people about this if I ever catch them playing Croc for the first time. Like, did you know? Did you know? Because there's realistically no way to know this unless you know it. Never played this back in the day. I feel like if you haven't played this back in the day, I feel like you might have a harder time getting into it. Maybe. Because I think a lot of people hate it because of tank controls, maybe, specifically. But I think the tank controls work really well in it, so... I feel like Croc 2, specifically. Croc 2 has kind of shitty controls. I don't really like how that game controls. But this works really well, and I was always able to play this just fine. I always wondered why Croc shouts Jesus when he slams. Because Jezu is how you say Jesus in Polish. Maybe someone remapped Croc 2 controls? What do you mean remapped? I mean, when I play Croc 2, it's like you can't really turn on a dime like this. Like you can't twist in place. And due to that, because like as soon as you turn, like you hit right, he like turns, but he also starts running forwards. So it's kind of like when you're on like a tight platform, it's like it can kill you basically, right? So you know, problem. Oh yeah, I mean the modder might have reorganized the orientation of the controls to make it more comfortable. Maybe. If someone made the controls more like Croc 1, I feel like I would like enjoy Croc 2 way more. Like I have both of these games on PS1. I actually started a little bit of a playthrough of Croc 2 for PS1 like when I first started streaming, but I was like, I kind of gave up on the idea very quickly for some reason. I think I was just not having that much fun, honestly. Yeah, I think Croc 1 specifically is a timeless classic that I can always go back to. It's a really fun game, you know? Let's go get the last gem. There you go. And obviously we're playing this on the PS3, so it cleans up the image a little bit. Never been a fan of the tank controls either. I don't know. I think I grew up with a lot of platformers that had tank controls, so I'm not opposed to them at all. Like, I feel like these controls are just fine. You know? Like, I grew up with Croc. I grew up with the original KO the Kangaroo, which had tank controls. I like tank controls in survival horror. Well, that works very well as well. Kaboom. Okay. 777. Lucky numbers. Yeah, I think the hardest world for me as a kid was the desert one. The desert levels were a pain in my rear. But I really enjoyed the ice ones and the burst ones as well. Let me have a look at the... Oh, wait, okay. I was gonna say, let me have a look at the options just to see if there's like any audio adjustments. But I don't think there was. I think it's just like overall, like audio up and down. Shit. Bad timing on my end. But yeah, man, it's so... I don't know why I'm having such a nice time playing this, because I was stressing out over, like, Fatal Frame. I feel such a relief now that I beat that game. It was a great game, but it was stressful. It was weighing on me a little bit, you know, because I had that game for so many years. But I was always too scared to play it. It was too scary. I prefer them in survival horror games because they are usually slower paced. I guess. I wonder how far we can get in this session. I'm probably, because obviously I won't be playing for like the whole 3 hours of just this. I mean, we played Fatal Frame for 1 hour, so I think I can play this for like 2. Okay, I don't have any keys. But yeah, has anyone played the remake? How does the remake of Croc stack up? I'm assuming that it just like changes the controls a little bit and that's it. And like smooths out the edges. Crap. I initially wanted to get the physical that they announced for Croc, but like it was way too expensive, like, because they used some sort of limited run kind of alternative that wasn't limited run as well. And I just in general don't enjoy supporting that model of distribution, you know? Hey, nice. I gotta use my shoulder buttons more often as well. If you're moving forwards, you can like move to the sides, like without twisting, if you hit the shoulder buttons. We're moving through these levels. But yeah, I think once October starts, I think the first horror game that we're gonna get onto is probably gonna be Eternal Darkness. I've been wanting to play that game for the longest time. Like I know all the little, like, you know, funny things that can happen. Like, ooh, look, it's the GameCube. It's corrupting itself. It's gonna delete your save file. Like, I know all this stuff because, like, you know, YouTubers love bringing that up. So that element of surprise isn't there, but you know, it's still cool. I want to experience it. It's like Doki Doki Panic is Mario 2 kind of fun fact about the game, you know. We already have 9 lives. Oop. I used to find killing the worms really difficult, but it just takes a little bit of like anticipation. You need to predict how long the worm is gonna be on the ground. And once you got that sussed out, you can get it every time. Okay, will I mess this up or not? Let me pay attention here real quick. For a moment. Middle. Is it the left one? Is it the left one? I kind of get confused when it's sped up at first. Was anyone else looking? Is it the left one? I want to say it's the left one, but I don't think it is. It's not gonna be the left one. It is the left one. Okay. Okay. My eyes are so good. My eyes are amazing. I do feel like I was better at those sorts of like quick shuffling games or mini games. I was better at them when I was a kid. I feel like I have a hard time following them as I'm older, you know? Okay, so this big key is for, I think, the cage outside? No, it's not. I think the key for that door inside is upstairs, though, isn't it? Wait, no, it's... No, wait, I'm tripping. I think there's a... I think the key here is for the cage. Yeah. But yeah, you can also turn in the air, like this, if you hold the shoulder buttons. If you want to realign yourself. That's a mechanic people tend to not know about as well. Need to head out, have fun. Thank you for joining me, Combo. I had a lot of fun chatting. See you around soon. And have a nice rest of your day. But yeah, they really could have equalized the sound effects and the music. I do genuinely feel like it's loud. Like I hope this sound isn't drowning me out that much. Or realistically at all. I hope it's not drowning me out at all. But yeah, after I not at all, I can hear you just fine. Lovely, lovely. Thank you. Thank you for confirming. But yeah, I've been thinking of like replaying all my like childhood PS1 games as well, like the old Harry Potter games as well, and weird stuff. Okay. Oh crap. Okay. The trick here is to not twist. If you start twisting Croc too much, you'll have a harder time getting the buttons. Oh, okay, but I could have gotten it if it let me, but the platform disappeared before I could get there. But yeah, I wonder what the next game they're gonna do is... Because obviously Argonaut is back now, they got the team back together and they're remastering Croc and stuff like that, but I wonder what their next thing is gonna be. Okay, let me look at the other options. Okay, audio. Oh, okay, there's a slider here. Okay, can adjust it a little bit lower. Okay. Okay, this should be better. Okay, let me do my first save, because I haven't been saving at all. Do I even have any free blocks? Klonoa, Alundra, Kula World, Dino Crisis, Kodelka, Front Mission 3, Leon, Spider-Man, Ui, Vura Poopst, Jade Cocoon. Okay. Let's keep going. I wonder why that Final Fantasy VII save is as corrupted as it is. Okay, we got our first boss level. But yeah, I do want to go over my like games that I started on stream that I never finished. I want to go back to them and actually start wrapping them up, because I have so many games that I have like incomplete playlists of. You know? I mean, at this point I probably have to restart some of them. And there's longer stuff like Trails of Cold Steel 3 that I still need to finish. I started some on stream and kind of left them in the dust. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Klonoa should only take me like one more stream if I want to go back to that. I did Klonoa last night. But yeah, I'm not really in a big rush to complete that, because it's not like, I'm not like playing that for the first time or anything. I know in the new version of Croc, they gave these guys health bars, but it's kind of funny because it's kind of pointless because all of them have like 3 hit points and that's it. Like, I feel like a health bar is quite pointless. I was really confused by this boss when I was a kid, because Croc was actually one of the first games I've ever played as a kid, like in general. Hey, good timing, good timing. Wait, what? Did I not hit him? I think I might have missed him, actually. I might have clipped through him. There we go. But yeah, I started recently Dino Crisis 2. I need to go back to that. Woody Woodpecker I still need to finish. A lot of weird games. Okay, and we unlocked the special level as well. Nice. And I played this as a kid, but I can definitely see it being the first game of a lot of kids. Yeah. I feel like... I don't know, because I specifically had the PC version of this. I think it was also included in, like, a lot of, like, shareware discs and stuff like that. Potentially. I know it was very popular, like, in Poland as well. It's harder later, but not too hard for a kid's attention span. Yeah, like, it takes some perseverance, and they can do it for sure. I mean, in general, as a kid, I encountered a lot of, like, PlayStation quote classics on PC. Like, I didn't consider them PlayStation games. Like, this was a PC game to me. Same with, like, I don't know, Final Fantasy VII. I first encountered that on PC. Metal Gear Solid. Again, I saw my cousin had it on PC. Lego Racers. PC. Yeah, if you like dissect it a little bit, the PlayStation 1 didn't have as many exclusive games as one would think. Like, a lot of the games that are like staples of the PlayStation, it's just like they're not PlayStation exclusives, you know? Wait, am I going too far? I forget. Do I, can I put this key into something down there? I would love to have some of those big box PC releases though nowadays. Like a big box PC release of Metal Gear Solid looks really cool. Yeah, I think this is for this cage. Even then, I had a much wider selection than the N64 or even the Dreamcast, I think. Yeah, of course. I mean, in general, the PS1 had like a gigantic library. It's not to be underestimated, of course. And of course, there's also, you know, some games that are like associated with PlayStation and didn't have like PC versions in like certain regions. Like, for example, I think Persona 1. Persona 1 was a multiplat as well. Like, it came out on PlayStation 1 and PC, but only in Japan. In the West, it was like PC or PS1 only. And it sort of grew that PlayStation identity for the franchise for many years. did have exclusives like Crash, Spyro, Tomb Raider, and Silent Hill. Tomb Raider wasn't exclusive. As a matter of fact, I think Tomb Raider specifically was on everything except for N64. It was on PC. It was on Saturn. In fact, the first Tomb Raider, it was initially conceived, I believe, as a Sega Saturn exclusive, and it came out first on the Sega Saturn, then on PS1. Oh wait, I don't think I want to go here yet. But I think you're right with Silent Hill. Like, a part of me wants to say no, but I think Silent Hill 1 was exclusive to PS1. Yeah, I think Silent Hill 1 and 2 were PlayStation exclusives, but 3 and 4 were on PC. Resident Evil? No, Resident Evil was on PC as well. It had big box versions and everything. And I'm pretty sure the modern GOG releases of Resident Evil are based on those old PC versions. But then you had stuff like Parasite Eve, which was exclusive. You had like Xenogears, like Kodelka, a lot of cool stuff. Metal Gear Solid, as I mentioned, Metal Gear Solid did have a PC version. It had a really cool big box release. There we go. It was like a big white box for it. The number of games I didn't know had PC versions is staggering. Yeah, it's interesting though, because like nowadays they are probably the definitive ways of playing those games. Oh, Dino Crisis as well. Dino Crisis. Actually, Dino Crisis 2 right now I am playing on the PC version. On the old PC version because I own it. I didn't realize I own it because I have a shareware disc that includes it. And I was doing a lot of Windows XP streams recently where I went over like a lot of my old discs, and it just turns out I had Dino Crisis all along. I might as well just make this jump now. Okay, yeah, this whole side path was just for extra lives, I guess. And some extra gems. Or crystals, sorry. Okay, first puzzle piece. I'm not gonna save. I'm not in any dire state, so I don't need to worry about saving every time. But yeah, also for Fatal Frame, since this is realistically, technically still a Fatal Frame attached stream, I actually recently picked up a guidebook, or a cheat book for PS2. And it has a whole guide for Fatal Frame 2. So whenever I move on to that, I am prepared. I don't have to Google game facts. I can just look at my book. This looks and sounds weirdly nostalgic, despite the fact that I never played this. I mean, a lot of I feel like a lot of YouTubers also used it over the years, like Kadikarus. He used a lot of sound effects and music from this game. So it might be nostalgic for people from that aspect if you watched retro YouTubers like that. But also, yeah, the music itself is like very whimsy and nice. Very of its era for a platformer, you know? Oop, almost got hit. Almost got hit. I'm being too reckless. There's a lot of games that I wish I had as a kid as well. Like I've been playing, like we started Sly recently, which is another game that I need to go and finish. But yeah, Sly 2 specifically. Like I wish I had that game as a kid. Like all the Sly games in general, they're really fun. But I feel like I would enjoy them 10 times more if I played them as a kid. Especially Sly 1. Sly 1 was so fun. I think Sly 2 was a bit more GTA inspired, and maybe that I feel like maybe that wasn't the best idea. Like it has like missions to do and an open world. It works for it though. Oh, and Jak and Daxter as well. Hold on, to be fair, if I had Jak and Daxter 2 as a kid, I think I would quit video games altogether. That game would make me lose my mind, because it made me lose my mind as an adult. It was so hard. Okay, wait. How did this work again? Okay, gotta be careful with the shadow. Here. Squashed. %ed again. 18 lives. I wonder how many lives I can rack up. Yeah, and I also need to go back to Diablo. Honestly, I've been wanting to go back to Diablo like for the past few days now, because I really enjoyed my first session of it, but I didn't want to do like a Diablo back-to-back. In general, I kind of feel like I don't want to do like the same game like stream after stream. I like to like mix it up a little bit. And one game that I've really wanted to go back to, but I'm like a little apprehensive about it, is Tales of Innocence. It's just because it's an RPG, you know? I feel like those don't really... Or JRPG specifically. I feel like JRPGs don't get, like, the most engagement on Twitch. I feel like that's maybe better to play on my own. But I don't know, if I'm gonna play it on my own anyway, I might as well stream it. That's the kind of approach I have with it. I'm moving so well. Like, I'm barely making any mistakes in my, like, movement. Is that the last one? Yep, that's the last one. And we're just about to hit midnight. But yeah, I'm gonna stream for a little bit longer as well because I came on late. In general, my scheduling has been so ass recently. Like, I've been late to my streams so often, for no good reason as well. Like, I'm just like losing track of time. I'm like, oh shit, I was supposed to start stream half an hour ago. And it's all on me, you know? It's all my fault. Although I can give myself a break for that today specifically, just because I did an extra stream earlier, because I was, you know, doing the Nintendo Direct. Nice. But yeah, about that Nintendo Direct, I feel like it still fails. Has failed to convince me to buy a Switch 2. I've yet to find a single push for me to want to get a Switch 2. I genuinely, like, I could not care less about that system, which is crazy. I mean, when Switch 1 came out, my main motivations were the new 3D Mario and Xenoblade 2. And I think those were major, like, launch year things that I had to look forward to. That's why I got the Switch as early as I did. And, yeah, the Switch 2 just doesn't have that, you know? I don't know, maybe you guys have a opposing opinion on this, but I feel like there's just, like, nothing gravitating me towards the Switch 2. Okay. Should I go back for this now? Yeah, this is the most optimal way of doing this. Otherwise, if I went down here and broke these first, I would have to go back over the grating. It would be longer. I think this this well is also a memory one. Maybe? Let's see. Or it's a box one. Yeah, it's a box one. Nice. These are chill. I would be hard pressed to even call this a puzzle. Because it technically runs away, but you could just, you know, stand in front of it and it's just, yeah. But yeah, Vortica, if you're still here, what are your plans for the streams? For your next stream? Are you doing anything today, or? I'm just being nosy. Actually, wasn't there anything back there? No, I don't think so. Well, I forgot that's the thing as well that you can do in this game. You can adjust the camera a little bit. Like, you can make it aim higher or lower depending on, like, if you press L2 or R2. Genuinely a bit of a useless camera mechanic, because I don't feel like I ever need to adjust that. I feel like the default camera is usually perfect. I think that's everything.
Hello, how are you? I am under the water.
Hey Wungiel, how you doing?
Here too much raining.
Nice timing considering we're going gulu gulu now. But maybe you already knew that. Maybe that's why you predicted it. But yeah, how's your day been? Okay, I always found this section very annoying because it's just the swimming controls aren't horrendous, but you know, they're very loose, you know? Miyu, yeah. Croc in his natural habitat. I think the next level is the penultimate for this. No, it's the last one. Okay, yeah, this was the second to last of sales. So this is the last one for this biome. But yeah, Wungiel, have you played Croc before? Did you grow up with this game? Like I did. Boss level? Yes. Indeed. This is the boss level. We're gonna fight a big ladybird. Also, there's a secret here. You never played Croc? Oh my god, you little baby. How could you have not grown up with Croc? I feel like everyone I know grew up with Croc. Oh shit. Shit. Oh, come on. There we go. There we go. Yeah, Croc. Oh shit. Oh, our first death. Guys, major event. We just died for the first time. Group of Spyro the Dragon, Gex, and Crash. So you had a PlayStation. You're not old though. I mean, you don't have to be old to grow up with these games. You could have had like hand-me-downs, hand-me-down copies. That's how I grew up with NES games. Okay, we would have had 24 lives if I didn't die there. Okay. Yeah, I wish they still made like platformers with this sort of like small-ish level design. Like the areas are not that large. And of course, like the tank controls are like, you know, that's an acquired taste, so oftentimes platformers don't, you know, include them anymore. Although Bubsy 4D announced that they will include a tank controls mode. Shit. Which I respect them very much for. I grew up with PS1 and later on PS3. Oh, did you have an Xbox or a GameCube in between them? Or did you PC game? Or did you just skip a generation? Yeah, my first like console that was like my own was the PS2. Okay, 2. You skip the generation? Okay. I feel like that is like the one generation I wouldn't recommend skipping though. Like, I think the PS2 is like the best one. Okay, one more hit. Okay, that was close. Hit 3 times and it's dead. And it's small again. Magic bird. now we get teleported to a special level because we collected all the MacGuffins for this world. So yeah, if we do all the special worlds after we collect all the stuff, we get to unlock a bonus world at the end. My first platformers were Commander Keen and Duke Nukem 1. That's cool. Fully shared spot with NES Mario. I never played those. Because I didn't really engage with a lot of like DOS era games that much. Of course I had a few, but I was predominantly like Windows gaming onwards. I do want to check out those games at some point though. As well, like Commander Keen, Duke Nukem 1, and Jazz Jackrabbit, which I do own, I think, one of them for GOG. I think I have Jazz Jackrabbit 2. But yeah, Jazz looks specific, especially kind of tricky because it's like, it's extra quick. It scrolls very quickly. Duke Nukem Land of Babes before. Is that the PS1 one? Is it like a third-person Tomb Raider-ish kind of game? Yeah, I mean, of course, we started Duke Nukem 3D a little while ago, didn't we? Third-person one for PS1. Yeah, I think I've seen like YouTube videos of people playing that. It didn't look great, but also I don't trust YouTubers to be playing anything correctly. So maybe it's better if I. It would be better if I played it myself, you know, and made my own judgment. Tweaking. He is tweaking. Okay. I like that the platformers have their own like gravitational pull as well. So like if you're over the platform, you will just follow. Like follow their pull wherever they're moving. It's really fun to play, in my opinion, and I trust your opinion. I trust your opinion, especially if it goes against the grain. Okay, and that's all the grass area levels. We're moving on to ice. Baby. We gotta get this crystal real quick, or gem. Because this guy's gonna respawn and knock us into the water. Let's play Gran Turismo 2. I don't remember which Gran Turismo I played. I played one or two. Because in terms of PS1, it was my cousins that had one. I had to go to my cousin's place to play PS1. Because at my house we had the NES. Or the Polish equivalent, of course, which is the Pegasus, and the PC, a Windows 95, 98 PC. But yeah, I'm trying to remember. My cousins definitely had Hugo too, and one of the Gran Turismos, and also a FIFA of some sort. But like, I didn't really care about FIFA. So I believe I have the still written down the cheat for infinite money. I know my my copy of Gothic has all the cheats printed out, like in full, like all the game cheats printed out and like folded inside the case. And my uncle specifically, he had mind you, my uncle isn't that far away in age from me. Well, I mean, he's like 8 years older than me, but like, but obviously like it's not that much. So he was also like gaming, and in his room, he had the cheats for GTA Vice City just like stuck to his desk. Like he taped over the thing onto his desk because he played the game so much. Played all 3 of the original RE games on that PS1. Nice, nice. You were braver than me. As a kid, I wouldn't have dared to play Resident Evil. Any horror game? Nah, I'm too much of a coward for that. Plus, I mean, all the Resident Evil games at the time came out on PC, so like if anyone was gonna play them from my immediate circle of like people I knew, they would have been playing that on PC. You remember one more? Which one? Is it gonna be like something weird like Pandemonium or something? Fear Effect? Medieval, right. We actually discussed that a little while ago. I can't remember who brought it up, but someone mentioned Medieval. Maybe it was Brewster. They were giving a recommendation of like what to play for Halloween, and that was like one of the cuter games. I think, yeah, it was definitely Brewster. Medieval's great. I believe you. So yeah, I do want to play Medieval, and I'll probably end up picking up the PS4 remake when I do. Oh my god, ads. I apologize. I suppose it is the 2-hour mark, which makes sense. That's when 1 minute of ads play. I like the Victorian setting in 2, that was a neat twist. Yeah, they don't really re-release those games too much, do they? I mean the second game specifically. Like they re-released the first one a lot, but not the second one. You know what's one weird PS1 game that I want to play, and that's kind of rare nowadays? I think it's called Nightmare Creatures. It's like it's what people usually call like PS1 Bloodborne. Before that was like an indie game, that was a thing. Because it has that aesthetic. But yeah, let's wait for ads to be over. Okay. Are you guys back from ads, or? I guess I'll initiate the level as well, because it has to load in as well. I like this track from this game specifically. I remember this one. In general, the soundtrack for this game is so like so good. I don't know how to explain it. It's just good. Okay, you should be back from ads now, I think. Forgot the name of this one PS1 game I played. It was a car combat game. Every car had a different driver and ability. You could also unlock a UFO, but I forgot how to. Is it Carmageddon or Twisted Metal? It's either Carmageddon or Twisted Metal. I don't think it's gonna be like Destruction Derby. Okay. Okay, this is gonna be kind of hard to aim at. I wanna get that platform. Fuck! There we go. Secret special level. It had like numbers in the game, I believe. Numbers? So it's not Twisted Metal, Destruction Derby, or Carmageddon? UFO. I'm really flexing my brain right now, trying to remember what other destruction games there was back then. Okay, that was unavoidable, unfortunately. We just have to take damage there. Cool, and we have the key so we can go back. Kupo! Did you play any Final Fantasy games back then? Or were you not really into RPGs when you were younger? But yeah, also the only non-platformer game back then that I remember that I played that had time controls was I'm pretty sure was The Road to El Dorado, which was a really fun adventure game based on the, of course, you know, DreamWorks movie. Vigilante 8? I've definitely heard the title before. I've definitely seen it written somewhere. Maybe in a gaming magazine or something. The abstract floating platforms is a very 90s platformer. Yeah, I mean, where else are you gonna find a spinning cogwheel randomly suspended in the air? It's Croc or nothing, baby. I mean, I guess Rayman kept it kind of grounded in a sense. All the platforms that floated made some semblance of like sense, you know? Except for the floating purple flowers, I guess. I played FF7 and finished it, but it was a very, very long time ago. Fair enough, fair enough. I like FF7, although I'm pretty sure in terms of PS1 FFs, I think FF8 is my favorite, and I still haven't played FF9. I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of like, I don't really like more medieval, high fantasy-esque Final Fantasies. That's what's kind of putting me off of FF9 a little bit. I mean, I did enjoy Final Fantasy 16 quite a bit. It made me cry, actually. But yeah, it does take a little bit for me to convince myself to play a Final Fantasy with that setting. What's your guys' favorite favorite Final Fantasies? Okay, this puzzle or mini game has been kind of dragging. I hope it ends soon. Oh shit. Nice. We got him. That minigame was so long, the music has stopped. Okay, how many percent are we into the game now? 26. Okay, so we're already over a quarter of the way done with Croc 1. I'd say we're doing good on time. But I am getting progressively more and more tired. My eyelids are getting heavier. I was always very upset that this dog was an enemy. Like, why is he my enemy? Yeah, this is a weird glitch that you can initiate with in Croc 1. Like, if you keep jumping off of the bottom of the lake, you can avoid going into the changing of the area trigger. My favorite part of the game was where this part where it slightly felt like horror. It was pretty dark and bloody. I'm not sure it was, but but it was. I'm not sure, but it was when Genova escaped containment. Oh, okay, so like in Nibelheim. Yeah, I was also asking like your favorite FF game, if you have one, unless you only played FF7, which is fair enough. Oh, you know what I need to play as well on stream? Ape Escape. I mean, after all, I mean, for fuck's sake, I have like Ape Escape emotes, you know? Like, I have 2 Ape Escape emotes, and I haven't played a single one of the games on stream. And they played FF7 and King's Tale? What, you played the prequel story to FF15? That's interesting. Did you like it? What did you think of it without playing 15? I remember really, well, not really. I remember sort of enjoying King's Tale, but I was really bummed out when I pre-ordered the game and my copy didn't come with it, because it was a pre-order bonus at the start, and I didn't get it because I got it from the Square Enix website, and I think it was an Amazon pre-order exclusive. But then it was, you know, just distributed for free as a free-to-play game, which was good. It was fun, but quite short with the story. Yeah, for sure. Holy shit! How did I survive that? Also, why did Croc let go? Or survive? I was going to survive anyway, but I thought I was gonna fall through the crack. I mean, it was mostly just from a perspective of the king saying a little story to Noctis before bed. But yeah, I do recommend playing. Well, if you played King's Tale, I might as well recommend you play 15, which, whilst not the craziest plot-wise, like I feel like it's lacking quite frankly in that department, because it had like a lot of cool stuff that it was meant to have, but it was removed for the final release. It was still a very fun experience, like as a game. I really enjoyed it a lot. It was a game I was really looking forward to for many years, after all, you know. Whoopee! I always thought that gong you hit at the end of the level, I always thought that looked like a face. I know it's supposed to be the bird that carries you around everywhere, but it looks like a guy with a mustache. Why do I keep scrolling down to save? I don't need to save. I wish games had as much content as they used to in old games. Played Gex 3 and yet I still haven't finished it. Stopped on either the Mafia or Army or Cowboy level. I really want to play the Gex games at some point too. I think they're re-releasing them as a trilogy, aren't they? I feel like they're re-releasing every single like 3D platformer from back then. Second boss? You mean third? This is the third boss. But yeah, I definitely do want to play the Gex games. I think the first Gex game was actually a brief 3DO exclusive, right? I really want a 3DO, which is something you'll only hear from weird people that collect video games like me. I mean, I also want a CDI. Army Men 3D and the Army Men helicopter games were fun PSX games. You play as a toy soldier. I think I might have played a demo disc of that. On stream even, actually. I think I might have streamed it at some point when I was doing demo discs for PS1. Given that I haven't played them in a while, I can't see how the gameplay has aged. I'm not one to judge too harshly. Why is the music so emotional in these levels? Okay, so this is another example of one of those guys floating, so run underneath him and turn around and hit him. This genre of boss. I know KO the Kangaroo also had a boss like this. There we go. Hard to call this a boss. I think the hardest boss in this game is probably the guy with the rod in the desert level. The guy that's underwater. I think that's the one I struggle with the most. He just leaves. He doesn't care. Okay, we've unlocked our first special level of this biome. Okay, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to stream for much longer. I'm genuinely getting very tired. I imagine you guys are probably getting tired too, right? But yeah, I'll finish this one up. Also, from the newer games I played... wait, let me just get past these platforms. From the newer games I played, Epic Mickey. I love the series, but definitely the first part is way better than the second, though. I regret getting the pre-order of the remaster because the pre-order was £60 and now I can buy the game for 15. Well, I might jump on that 15 then. I've always been interested in them because they I liked the idea of like a slightly darker Disney stuff. That's why I like Kingdom Hearts as much as I do. I love when cute things are edgier, you know? And more serious. Yeah, I remember for the longest time I wanted to get Epic Mickey for the Wii, but I don't know, I just never did end up getting that game. Even though I had a lot of Disney games at the time that I really enjoyed. How do I even watch that? Okay. Okay, this is quite a short level. But yeah, we have 30 lives now. I wonder how much I can push it. Like, it's very easy to rack up like a lot of lives in this game. Okay, we can continue for a little bit longer. I think I'll play for like 15 more minutes to like get to that 1 a.m. point. Okay, there's a special level here, I believe. In the corner. Yeah, I think it's like down there. Although that might be a different level that I'm thinking of. I love how they turned Mickey's friends into these messed up robots. It really shows the entire meaning of the game. How most of the stuff in the game are forgotten classics of Disney that people used to love but forgot about. The Mickey Junkyard shows it a lot as well. Yeah, I wish more series went dark like that as well. Oh yeah, there it is. Here's a special level. I was getting worried that I mistimed it. Okay. I know there's like one special stage that's like super hard and not worth going for, like because you'll lose more lives trying to get more lives. KO also has that as well. Like, there's some special stages that are, like, not worth it. And in turn are also only unlockable if you are playing on hard mode. I was so happy when the pre-order came out. Well, I can't say that I'm ever excited to pre-order anything. I don't really pre-order games anymore. Because I feel like I always, the games I buy always go on sale, like, really quickly. And they get very cheap. I guess I got special costumes for Mickey and had access to 24 hours earlier. Oh, I did the 24-hour earlier access, did it? I'm mixed on that. Or not even mixed, I'm negative on that pre-order incentive. It's more about the nostalgia. Yeah, if you grew up with it, it's like... that's just how you're gonna feel about it. I don't know. There's definitely some series that would make me buy day one, for sure. If they were announced. Like, a new Rayman. I'm pretty sure if there is a new Rayman coming out soon, like we are hoping, I'm definitely buying that day one, you know? Like, Rayman is like one of my favorite game series ever. Capo. No, Croc, don't say Capo. That's copyright infringement. You know what I wish I had? I wish I had the Sega Saturn version of Croc. But for some reason, that's just super expensive. I don't know why. Like, is it... like, I don't think it's better than the PS1 version at all. But I would just like to have like a... I like collecting weird versions of things, you know? And in general, getting Sega Saturn games is fun. The boxes are really cool. Let's play Driver 2. I have Driver 1. You got all of them? Yeah, I own Driver 1, and I think I played a little bit of it as well on a demo disc, but I never really sat down and played it properly. There's the door. Anything this way? Shit. I fell. Do I have 4 or 5? 4. So I'm missing one somewhere. Is there one behind the gong? No. Where am I missing a guy? Okay, there was the 5th guy. I could have sworn they only had the... I could have sworn they only had the guys in, like, grounded areas. For boxes. Had to restart my browser because Twitch is being Twitch. I'm looking... I have my stream running on my phone always. It seems to be fine on my end. Twitching. It does do that sometimes, but I mean, at that point, it's not really up to me. My connection is perfect, apparently. It ain't cooking. It ain't cooking. It ain't cutting out. Okay, that was close. But yeah, I think like my average for finishing a level in this game is like, what, 3 minutes or something? It goes by very quickly. I prefer when my Twitch is aggressively twitching. Well, it depends on which muscle is. Okay. Shit, wait. No! Okay, I barely survived that. I wasn't sure if I was gonna make it to the shore. Kinda lost control of my D-pad there a little bit. Because I am indeed playing this game with a D-pad. I'm not playing it with the analog stick. Because my control is better when it's with a D-pad on this game. In general, for tank control games, I don't recommend playing with an analog stick. I think I can just run over this, right? Yeah, I can. I was about to make a comment, but then I really realized I'm not on Instagram. Did you want to insult me? Did you want to throw a slur at my way? So no, like apparently on, I don't really use Instagram that much, but I think on the Instagram they don't really the community guidelines are way more lax. Something really sexual. Well, I don't have any real blocks on my end. It's the issue really kind of more so stems from if Twitch auto mod will delete the comment, which that ain't up to me. Okay. Guess I'll ignore that gem. Hatfu. Okay, let me out. But yeah, I think this is gonna be the last level we do for tonight, probably. Can I make your muscle twitch, if you know what I mean? I feel like that's vague enough for Twitch to not care. I'm sure. Wait. Did I open this box already? Or... Oh, I clearly have. So we all have the forest temperate zone, now that we've had snow desert next. Oh, we had okay, oh, in the game, right? I was like, what do you mean? desert next? It is indeed, actually. It is gonna be desert. But we'll leave that for the next session whenever we end up doing Croc again. Also, bad timing. Ah, come on. I believe that was my first death during an actual challenge. Thank you, Ungil. Thank you for all the redeems. Smooching time. 90s platformers law. Yeah. Here we're testing out the redeems. Wait, what the fuck? He came out and then he went back in immediately. But yeah, in terms of tomorrow, I'm probably gonna go to the gym, work out my biceps a little bit. Also, I'm very interested as to how the... Because obviously I live in England, right? There's apparently supposed to be a big protest in London. And I'm wondering how that's going to go for them. I'm assuming it'll end up with nothing, as it always does, because nothing ever happens. But yeah, 37%. Yeah, we made it through a big chunk of the game in the first session. But yeah, thank you all for tuning in. It was a fun stream. It was great to finally finish Fatal Frame, and yeah, we will continue Croc some other time for sure. But this is probably going to be one of my filler titles when I don't know what to play. So, might play it tomorrow, might play something else, we'll see. So, you're fit or an athletic person? I'm fine. I do exercise for myself, but I'm by no means buff or anything. I try to better improve my body, you know? But yeah, let me switch over to my Twitch dashboard and let's see who is live right now. But yeah, I was meant to go to gym today, but I wanted to do the direct, and I was sort of distracted by that, you know? But okay, let's see here. Let's see who is live right now. Oh, here we go. Foxy TV. It's a person that I found recently, and he's playing Bobsy 3D. Okay, I'll throw you guys over to them. So please leave him a nice Mako raid message, and yeah, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. So yeah, have fun. Bye bye. Thank you.